Hey, Steve, what you doing? Hey, Steve. Hey. Oh God, what is going on? What? Uh, you, my friend, have one of the strangest walks I have seen in a long, long time. Oh God, he's doing it again. Hello, everybody. Sibling Power here, and today I am back with another Minecraft mod showcase, and I haven't done one of these in a little bit. How are you doing, Tom? Uh, you know how far we had to walk, Tom, from that village? That was ridiculous. We had to walk all the way out here to this mountain from that village. Go through dimensions because that was a super flat dimension. Freaking ridiculous. But anyway, I like the new decor, Tom. It's nice. Floating netherrack fire. It's interesting. Okay, well, so today we are going to be looking at the Steve mod. I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's the Steve mod. Everything, and it's a mod based on Steve. You can tell there's explosives in it too. Look at over there. It's been exploding stuff. Okay, so yeah, that was from testing of one of the items. You'll see what I mean. But yeah. So I guess we're just gonna get right into it then. So first we're gonna be looking at the Steve ore, which is what I've made the backboard out of here. So so this is the Steve ore, and actually if I go, I don't have anything here, but here if I go into game mode C, and I go to the, don't pay any attention to Flans mod. If I go and pull out this gem, ooh, I did not see this when I was setting up the mod. I'm just gonna put it, I'm gonna review it now. Okay, so back to game mode S. Anyway, so if you go ahead and you mine the Steve ore that you see back here, you will get yourself some Steve gems, and Steve gems can be used to craft Steve blocks of Steve. You just make it like you would anything. But I didn't see this when I was setting up, and it's sponges can't, but I don't know why this is here. This can't be gotten in survival mode, so I don't see what its purpose is. It doesn't do anything in water, and it becomes a sponge. I did not see anything about the mod page about this, on the mod page. Maybe a Steve drops it or something, I don't know, but Tom, take a sponge, there you go. Tom has a sponge now. Okay, so, hope that doesn't burn him. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put that up there, and now we're gonna move on to the armor. So, this is the Steve set, and if we look at it, so it's, the Steve helmet is crafted with brown wool. The Steve body is crafted with cyan wool. Steve leggings are crafted with blue wool, and the boots, gray wool. And if it's just wool, you can imagine the armor bars are not good at all. I only have 4 armor bars. And I kind of look like Steve. Kind of. That's good enough. So yeah, it makes you look a bit like Steve. And it's not good. So don't really craft it unless you want to look like Steve. Anyway. So next we're going to be moving on to weapons. And the weapons in this mod is the Steve sword and the bombs. So anyway, the Steve sword, as you can see, is quite powerful. And does 44 attack damage, is crafted with 2 Steve gems and a stick. And it's quite powerful. Here, where is the spawn eggs for mobs? Here we are. I have iron golem spawn eggs. So let's give me just like 2, 3 of them. There we are. So, iron golem spawn eggs. So, if we go ahead and place these out, you may see that it hits quite powerful. Ow. Okay, let's kill this thing before it kills me. But yeah, it hits quite powerfully at 3 shots. Iron golems, let's beast it. Yeah. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so, you may be able to tell This thing is terrible when it comes to durability because it's almost broken. And there it goes. So yeah, it's got very bad durability, but it hits quite powerfully, and now we have iron. So yeah, and next we're gonna move on to bombs. These things are a little bit bad. Hold on. If I go ahead and heal quickly. So if I'm gonna go ahead and place these out and show you why these are bad. So if we go over here to where these horses are, and we place down a bomb, and we punch it, it just kind of gets punched. But if we right click it, it explodes us. Yeah. So they're from, oh good god, what I keep glitching into the blocks. Okay, but yeah, oh my god, really. So yeah, from what I can figure out, the actual like thing doesn't have, oh my god, why is it so glitchy? Okay. So it doesn't have the ability to recognize, it doesn't have the ability to be set off from a distance unless it's redstone. Game, show me the redstone. Show me the redstone. So give me torches and redstone. So unless this can be set off like I'm about to try, probably should have tested this. Definitely should have tested this beforehand. Okay, so here we are. So can these bombs be set off with redstone? Let's see. Okay, so if we place this, okay. Nope. Okay, so yeah, you do need to right click these and they will kind of kill you. So ow. Let's heal and let's look at the super bomb, which will probably kill us. So this, I'm gonna see if it'll kill us first. Yeah, let's see if it will kill us first, and then yep. Okay, so that kills you. Let's go into creative mode to look at this one. And its explosion size, as you might be able to tell, is quite large. It creates quite a big explosion. Look at that explosion. And finally, there is a third bomb, the Steve bomb. Oh, I forgot to show you how to craft these. Okay, so the bomb is crafted using iron, a TNT, and a string, and you get yourself a bomb. Super bomb is crafted with TNT around a normal bomb, and a Steve bomb is crafted with Steve gems around a normal bomb. And I think the Steve bomb is the same power as the super bomb. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same power. It might actually be weaker. So, yeah, that's pretty much the bombs. They just do what bombs do. They explode. It's not too much special there, except they don't have the ability to be activated from a distance, which is something that I might want to do, because they will kill you otherwise. So yeah. Mod Creator. Add something for the bombs to be activated from a distance, or at least flint and steel, then allow us to run away from them. Okay, well, anyway, so one interesting thing about the mod is you can actually use summoners to summon in the Steves, because there's a Steve mobs. Get out of here, Flans mod. Okay, so to make the summon Steve, you use a head. I don't know. You can craft heads, apparently. Okay, so you can craft heads in this mod. So this is the new recipe for heads. And you use Steve gems and some cyan and blue wool, and you can craft yourself a summon Steve. Now, the only issue with all of these summoners is that they summon in copies. Okay, so I'll demonstrate with summon Steve. So, if I summon Steve here, it doesn't go away, so it seems to be infinite, which is nice. But as you can see, there's a duplicate. Like, there's this Steve, who kind of makes an eating sound when you punch him. And then there's this thing, which kind of isn't real. Critical, critical, critical. And it's kind of impossible to kill him, and they drop meat for unknown reasons. Okay, so from what I could determine, if you actually save and quit and go back into the game, that's how like you make them go away, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, you can also craft all the other summons. So this is how you summon Classic Steve, which is Steve slime balls. There's leather armor, which is leather around a Steve. Chainmail, which is fire around a Steve, which you can't get, so I don't know how you'd make that. Iron is iron around a Steve, and gold around a Steve, diamond around a Steve. Okay, so we're gonna use the spawn eggs to view these mobs because it's easier. Want leather, then chainmail, then all this. Boop, boop. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead. We just looked at Classic Steve actually, so here's Steve. And yep, as I said, as shown before, he drops meat. And then there's Classic Steve, who you craft with slime balls, and he's no different. I don't know why you'd make him. Besides, he walks a little wonky. He walks a little bit wonky there. Okay, so that's pretty much the only difference between them, is that he's weird and wonky, and he drops slime. And now we can move on to Leather Armor Steve, who carries a wooden sword and wears leather, and acts like an iron golem. Ow, stop killing me. He has 100 health, so he hurts quite a bit. I should probably put sharpness on this sword, actually. Come on, give me sharpness. Okay, so sharpness. Okay, so we put sharpness on the sword, and now we can kill him a lot quicker. And okay, so he drops an emerald. He can drop his armor, which is a nice thing. He drops leather as well. So next we have the chainmail armor Steve, who again is an iron golem. He just now hits harder. Let's go ahead and heal and start killing him. Yeah. Yep, he acts exactly like an iron golem. And he kills him, and he drops gunpowder. Interesting. So next we have the iron armor Steve. Let's move these over and put the multi-armor. So next we have iron, and there's iron armor Steve, who I would imagine hits harder. And yep, he hits harder, and he takes less damage. Better resistance. And boosh. So there we are. He drops iron. Next we have the gold armor Steve, who I would imagine is actually weaker. Yep, he takes more damage, and he has a less powerful sword. Ow, stop it. Okay, so yeah, there he is. He is now dead. And finally, we have diamond armor Steve, who's gonna suck to kill. So yeah, he hits quite hard, and he has very high resistance. So die. Oh, he takes forever to kill. Why do you make the burping noise? Ugh. Okay, but he does drop a diamond. I don't know if these guys can spawn naturally. I don't know where you would find them. But anyway, so finally we have multi-armor Steve, which is not craftable summoner. He can't be crafted, but this is what he looks like. He comes in, I think this is what he wears all the time, and he's got a bow. So he acts kind of like an iron golem. Can he fire his bow? He cannot fire his bow. And we can go ahead and we can kill him. He doesn't have super resistance because it's not full diamond. Although he does seem to hit hard. Heal. And die. Okay, he drops an arrow when he dies, and he drops some of his armor as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the Steve's mod, guys. Okay, so yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I guess, yeah, comment if you want to see more mod showcases. And I guess check out the mod below, and I will see everyone in the next video. That's a lot of ends in that exit. A goodbye, everyone.